This is the Broke But Cultured podcast.
Yes, the brokest podcast on the internet, but
we can pronounce words like Louis Vuitton.
And we serve our bitches quinoa.
Wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God is gonna trouble the water.
Damn, you know the lyrics? That's crazy. I didn't know that song had lyrics. I'm like, wait, what about God? That's just like, yeah.
I learned that song when I was dancing.
Really? Y'all did a dance to that?
We did dance to everything. Happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
Hey, it's Broke But Cultured.
Hey, it's Broke But Cultured. I am one half of your hostesses with the mostesses, the incomparable KD.
And I'm Selena.
Hey, Lenny Badass, aka Famous Bones.
Famous Bones.
And welcome. Thank you for
Black
joining us.
Famous Bones.
Black History's Famous Bones. But thank you for joining us this evening. We have a lot. We haven't talked to you guys in a long time. A long time?
It's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks. My bad.
It's been a while. Wait, that's a rock
Niggas
song.
got jobs and it's hard.
Isn't that like a
I should try to stop
song?
saying niggas so much because it's Black History Month. Huh?
Right. Or should you stop saying it, or is it only right that you say it? For the real niggas.
But doesn't it hold us down? That's what woke black people say.
I mean, that's what Oprah says.
That's what Oprah says. If Oprah says it, then it must be true. She's a billionaire.
Oprah 2020, Kanye for vice.
That's never going to happen.
Yo, if Kanye was Oprah's vice president, that would be crazy.
That would be... Oprah would know. Oprah would not have Kanye West near her.
Has Oprah ever interviewed Kanye West?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. She interviewed Rihanna when she had on that Arizona iced tea dress. Remember that? The green tea joint?
Yes. And she was crying stop because she was talking about getting beat. By your favorite nigga.
Yo, I love him. So shout out to Chris Brown. Yo, I keep listening to Heartbreak on the Full Moon. And it gets better every time I listen to it.
Shout out to Down Goes Frazier.
Go, Chris. 45 songs for what reason?
Please set it up.
Please turn it up. Please turn it up. Yo, that nigga started dancing. Yo, so shout out to the homie Cassandra. But Cassandra said that Bruno Mars is the best dancer of all time. In my Kanye West
who
voice.
does she include of all time?
First of all, she said Bruno Mars was a better dancer
than Michael Jackson?
Yo, I didn't even ask her Michael Jackson, but she said Bruno Mars was a better dancer than Chris Brown and Omarion and Usher.
First of all, the one thing Omarion is good at is dancing.
Right. That nigga dances everywhere. He's somewhere right now gliding.
So she act like Bruno Mars be dancing everywhere and got dancing feet, but Chris Brown and Omarion are proven to have dancing feet.
When the beat comes on, they fuck it up.
Still.
They fuck it up. They don't give a fuck. Like, especially Omarion. Omarion had like dances dedicated on his, he had like a little YouTube blog channel. Mm-hmm. So he'd be like airwalking and shit on that motherfucker. And I'm like, yo,
I'm going to ask Cassandra this. Would she battle Chris Brown?
No. They gonna dance the wall to wall. Wall to wall. Wall to wall is fire. If wall to wall comes on anywhere I go, I'm gonna dance.
That's how I feel
can't
about
dance. Like, I'm a part of the Rhythmless Nation.
Aww.
I cannot dance at all, but I will dance to that.
You know what? That and this is more of a sensual song, but Poppin', yo, when Poppin' come on, pop, lock and drop it.
You can't do all that to Poppin'.
I am pop, lock and drop it. What are you talking about?
So you guys, welcome to another episode of Broke But Cultured. We haven't seen you guys in a long time. So
don't see nobody. We be here at Knickerbocker House.
Shout out to Lauren. Yo, Lauren is manning the station tonight, and that's amazing.
Yo, there's no Mark.
That's no Mark. So if you guys were looking forward to me asking Mark for confirmation, nope. I'm gonna ask Lauren for confirmation. She's very knowledgeable, so don't worry about it. So we're going to get into the value menu shit. So we haven't talked to you since the Grammys. So SZA didn't win anything, and I'm going to leave it at that. SZA also lost to The Weeknd, which is very ironic.
Yo, why is The Weeknd still a thing?
Yo, I keep telling y'all, I feel like every episode I speak of The Weeknd and how he's not that great.
He's not. But maybe, you know what? We might just have old ass ears.
I don't think we have old ass. Yo, let's save old ass ears for the next conversation. I don't think we have old ass ears, but I think SZA was definitely robbed. Yeah, because she had one of the most fluid albums of the year.
Right.
And people were complaining about her performance, and I was just like, yo, listen, if I would have lost every single Grammy that I was nominated for, my performance would have been trashed.
Yeah, I'm just sitting
on
there
purpose.
At that point. I'm Adele. I'm sitting there.
Right.
Like you better.
That was garbage.
What'd she sing? I didn't watch it.
Shit, I didn't watch it either, but I heard the first part of it, and I was just like, yo, I don't want to watch this because she's sad. I don't want to see her sad.
Aww.
I'd rather just wait for the commercials and watch her Gap commercial with her and Metro Boomin smiling.
Yeah.
Yo, for a Metro Boomin to be like, if you don't trust you, I'm going to shoot you, he's the most smiling nigga I've ever seen in my life.
Because he got a lot of niggas that
will shoot you.
Can trust.
Definitely.
And they will shoot you.
They will shoot you. Future's going to shoot you if you don't.
Trust.
If he don't trust you and Young Metro don't trust you, he will shoot you. But that Gap commercial is really cute. I love SZA's outfit.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to watch it. Damn,
It's
I don't watch
dope.
shit.
And I'm surprised by that because SZA's everywhere. Like, she's in the Gap commercial. I feel like she's in a commercial for one of the cards.
I mean, it's always on
Discover
my
Card or something like
Facebook feed. I just choose not to watch it.
So she was everywhere. She really should have had, like, some type of Grammy compensation for that album. Album's dope. If you haven't listened to Control, please go listen to Control.
It is like 100 years later. If you listen to Control yet, you don't give a fuck about
Facts. And it's like 100 years later since the Grammy.
So moving on.
So if you didn't see it, nobody won except Kendrick Lamar and Bruno Mars.
They still trying to pay Kendrick Lamar back for when they
Bruno Mars won for everything, to best country album, to
That's real.
best soundtrack to a play, best instrumentation, best brown person of the year. He won all that shit.
The best brown person of the year aside of Cardi B, even though she didn't win a Grammy either. I was genuinely sad about that. So let's not even. Can we move on? Because Cardi B didn't win. That's the only person I cared about.
We can definitely move on. But
I'm sorry. It just makes me sad that Cardi B didn't win.
Make a long story short, the Grammys will never get it right.
Yeah.
Also, we haven't talked to you guys since the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Eagles, I guess. So I was boycotting the Super Bowl.
So we care.
Yo, I don't care. So I was boycotting the Super Bowl the entire season because Colin Kaepernick still doesn't have a job. But we won't get into that because...
Black people...
Do you like Brazilian music? We'll get into that later.
No.
But shout out to the Eagles. You guys
deserve it. Eagles, and I'm happy that everyone in Philadelphia is happy right now. Like, we are really chilling. We're on cloud nine. And also, shout out to the fact that their head coach gave them ice cream after every practice.
I'm gonna shoot you guys some ice cream. All right, we're gonna watch this video real quick, and there's some vanilla ice cream in the back for you guys.
He was like, you know that bullshit last time? No, we got Haagen-Dazs, man. Haagen-Dazs. Obviously, Haagen-Dazs is his favorite.
Came in a square. We had to take it out of the packaging. We couldn't scoop it with an ice cream scoop. Your ice cream
like,
trash.
All right, you guys, we're gonna watch this video, and I know it's a little warm in here, but your ice cream won't melt. We're gonna hurry up and get your ice and get some ice cream. That was sweet.
That was sweet.
Shout out to Doug. I think that was his name.
Shout out to Doug. So if you guys didn't know, the Eagles came out to Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares, which is a millennial Negro spiritual. So they came out to that. And with that being said, the song actually entered the charts again because it was trending. So people got streaming the shit. So while Meek Mill is incarcerated, and by the way, like, I think Meek Mill's sentence was heavy-handed.
Absolutely.
But I think he should be incarcerated.
Absolutely.
Okay. Because
at least 3 to 6 months. Like, come on.
Right. Maybe
you can't be out here breaking the fucking law.
Just a month. Like, I don't feel like you should be in there for 5 fucking years. But I feel like you should at least go to
niggas need to know not to do that shit no
bullpen.
more. Stop trying, niggas. Y'all don't not. All right, I agree that the sentence was very heavy-handed. I would have given them 1 to 3 months, let him out in 2, or 1.5. Like,
not even on it. I feel like you just jail for a week.
He could have wrote some bomb ass lyrics in there talking about how niggas is always incarcerated and stuff.
But I feel like that's what you need to know. Like,
bars.
I feel you that you didn't do anything super wrong, but you know that everyone is watching you because of your celebrity status. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you shouldn't be doing anything that can compromise that. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Yeah. Facts. Sentence was heavy-handed. Should you be reprimanded? Absolutely. Stop doing that shit. But Dreams and Nightmares is back on the chart. So that nigga's still making money while you in jail.
Y'all thought he was finished.
Pull up in that Aston Martin. Y'all thought it was rented. What do you pull up in after you get out of jail?
I can't wait until they
hope he pulls up in the Aston Martin. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. It was also Janet Jackson Appreciation Day.
Yay.
Because, number one, Justin Timberlake, garbage.
Boo.
Number two, I used to love JT so
Remember
much.
when Justified came out and we loved him?
We loved him.
Every song on that album was great.
So if you never listened to Justified, front to back.
Even the
even the throwaways were listenable.
Nothing else is my favorite song on that album, and it's definitely not the best song on there. But
You're out of this world, except You're Not Green.
Look, you don't know what you mean to me.
To me. That song is fire. If you never listen to nothing else, please go listen to it immediately. Listen to that for Valentine's Day. I bet you lay a bitch down.
Yo, listen to that. Play that song while you chilling with your bitch.
Or
that will change the whole mood.
By bitch, we mean male or female. So
yeah,
we're all inclusive bitch club.
all inclusive bitches anyway.
Let me not say that. I have some very good male friends.
So that doesn't mean he can't be a bitch. Like, that's my bitch right here. Speaking with
bitch,
my shorty, my honey dip, my boo.
My
Speaking
baby,
in that lingo, yeah, I like could be a bitch.
My baby.
Yo, I love my friend Ella Cool J, but that's not the point. The point is, it was Janet Jackson Appreciation Day. So if you guys don't remember, Justin Timberlake was with Janet Jackson. What year of Super Bowl was that?
Girl.
So if you guys don't remember the year that Justin Timberlake was at the Super Bowl, he infamously ripped Janet Jackson's costume open, and it wasn't even a pasty, it was actually a nipple piercing that was out, so her whole boob was exposed. So the NFL reprimanded Janet Jackson for that. She's no longer invited to be a performer there, and she got all types of flack for it, which is corny. So I feel like Justin Timberlake should have brought Janet Jackson out as a redemption for that whole thing. Not even redemption, because Janet Jackson's an icon. She shouldn't need to be redeemed.
Janet Jackson said she wouldn't want to do that shit anyway.
Oh, word? I didn't read that. That's dope.
Yeah. So no, you know how fans are. Oh, is Justin bringing Janet back? Yada yada yada. And Janet went on her Twitter or some shit. Public service announced niggas. Nah, I'm not going back after they treated me like shit. She didn't say it like that, but basically she was like, I appreciate all the love and all that, but nah, I'll see y'all at Essence Fest. But I take us at Essence Fest. Link below. So,
but
yeah.
yo, I thought,
which is good because I wouldn't. Because once again, black women being the ones that have to take the fall for everything, and it's not like, oh, we crying wolf. No, this shit happened in front of our faces. Justin Timberlake was allowed back, even though he was a part of the reason why Janet Jackson costume malfunctioned. So
that happened so quick that I missed it, and I was watching the halftime show during that.
I wasn't.
It happened so quick. Like, I was like, what happened? Because everyone was like, oh my God. I had to get the Getty Images of that. Shout out to Getty Images.
Oh, yeah. Getty Images.
But he didn't bring out Janet Jackson. He didn't bring out NSYNC. He did do a Prince tribute, though. Because he was in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
It's only right. You're in Prince's city. But other than that, his new album, Man of the Woods, no bueno.
I listened to the one song. Okay, so first off, I haven't liked Justin Timberlake since he married Jessica Biel because I felt like that was unnecessary.
7
and
when I see that,
and also,
I
listened to one song. I listened to Midnight Summer Jam. That song is cute. The only reason I listened to it was because I heard that Pharrell and Chad Hugo produced, and Timbaland produced the entire album. So I was like, okay, let me check it out. If I go through it, I might like it. I'm not going to say I'm not going to like it, because as I was skimming through it, I was like, oh, this is something I might listen to, but then forget about. So.
I mean, the leading single off it is Filthy, and haters going to see it's fake. That's how it starts. And I don't really like it. No, this ain't the clean verse. I don't really like it. It's not my thing. Chad Hugo apparently produced the majority of it, and Timberland.
Maybe Chad Hugo. I don't want to say Chad Hugo needs Pharrell, because he doesn't. He does very well on his own.
He does. He produced a couple of tracks for one of JoJo's mixtapes.
Shout out to JoJo.
Notably a song called Pretty Please, and it's really good. If you guys haven't listened to Pretty Please by JoJo, listen to it. It's dope. But, I mean, I'm not feeling it. Ever since he said All Lives Matter,
yeah,
he just kind of, he started aging like an avocado.
Yeah.
And
yo, Justin Timberlake do not look like Justin Timberlake no more.
He don't. So, you know that movie that Leonardo DiCaprio won a Grammy for?
What, Revenant?
Not a Grammy, I'm sorry, an Oscar for? When he killed the bear and slept inside of it?
So, real quick,
all right,
pause this. So, I pulled out a little something. And I'm over here looking around aimlessly, you know, as like, what am I going to use as an ashtray? Then The woman who should have been my wife, Knickerbocker,
The woman of my
appeared
dreams.
out of nowhere and just sat in the ashtray next to me. I didn't even say anything.
Knickerbocker is Lauren.
Everyone knows
P. Dot S. Dot.
Oh, well, Knickerbocker, are you known them for your last name now? Well, Randall. Damn, I'm putting Mark's government out there. Now everybody going.
They know all of our parents.
Social security number is.
Why do you have it?
Why do you have my social?
I'm Milk. I'm a better version of Milk on Drag Race.
Yo, shout out to Milk. Shout out to RuPaul's Drag Race too.
I love RuPaul's Drag Race, but okay, back again.
So you know that movie that Leonardo DiCaprio won the Oscar for?
Revenant.
When he killed the bear and slept inside of it? Mm-hmm. It's called Revenant? I thought it was called Revenue because it brought in a lot of revenue.
Fucking Monopoly?
Shit, Leonardo DiCaprio is rich. Hell yeah, Revenue. That bear get a cut too.
Oh my God. The making of the Monopoly, the beginnings of the Monopoly board game. They would, I bet you, in the next 10 years, they're going to make a beginning of the Monopoly game.
Monopoly is nothing but Boardwalk Empire. But yo, if I just imagine Justin Timberlake killed a bear, slept inside of it, but had Chad Hugo next to him on a drum machine, and Timberlake came through with the electric keyboard, that's exactly what Man of the Woods sounds like.
So is Justin Timberlake the man inside the bear?
In the woods, roasting a can of beans on an open fire.
That's what it really sounds like. Like he really wrote these songs while he was.
It gives me that. Like I feel like he smells like cedar. He gives me like some type of musk.
He had to go back to his.
He's also from Tennessee, motherfucking C.
Yeah, he's a country boy. He got the Tennessee.
The
JT
country
and the Tennessee
boys on the rise.
People forget.
Remember Nappy Roots? Yo.
Nappy Roots.
Oh no! Hell no!
Y'all
done up and done it.
Go ahead.
But yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. I'm not really feeling it. I need you to get back to Justified. And you took your album cover picture at Yellowstone National Park.
Kelly, you know what we should do?
I lied about that.
We should do a segment called "She's Not Feeling It," and I'm going to.
She ain't having it.
She ain't having it. Shout out to Baby's kids.
You gonna scrap or you gonna give a hug?
Wilson, me and some of my friends.
The MC's name is Khalil, and if you can't spell it, you never will.
Go. So I'm sorry. We keep on. It's been a while, guys. So we might be here a second. Don't.
That's facts.
Now it's pause.
I thought you were about to say something.
Oh no. No, I wasn't. Go ahead.
Okay. Yo, so we're watching this Tupac.
We're not watching anything.
We're not watching it. But that's the guy, Orlando, that is accused of killing Tupac. So I keep telling people that Tupac and Biggie, their murders were committed by some guy named Orlando. I feel like his name is Orlando Brown. Not to be confused.
Orlando Brown killed him?
Not to be confused with That's So Raven, Family Matters, Orlando Brown, but a different guy.
I haven't talked about Orlando Brown in a while. Because he hasn't been on the scene. You know why? Because Orlando Brown's in jail. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Ever since he had that sex tape, then he came out with that sex tape.
He came out with a sex tape?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't a sex tape. It was an Instagram Live.
He did that on Instagram Live?
Yeah.
It's on Pornhub. He did that on Instagram Live.
That was like, he put that shit on Instagram.
Wow, him just doing it to this girl?
Yeah, to that babe that he got pregnant. They have a very abusive relationship.
Well, they were arguing on Instagram Live
to fuck him up.
Please give Orlando Brown a job.
Yo, send Orlando Brown y'all prayers. I don't understand why y'all not already, but I don't know whether he's been on your radar the way he has on mine. If you follow me, you know I love Orlando Brown. So, yeah.
His ex.
Want to send a quick prayer to Orlando Brown?
Yeah, a moment of silence for Orlando Brown.
Ain't no moment of silence. He's not dead.
I know you're not dead, but he needs this moment of silence.
Oh, do y'all want... Okay, so we're giving you the time to have your own prayer for Orlando Brown. I'm going to say mine out loud. I don't care. Yo, God, please look out for Orlando Brown.
Yo, God, listen, check this out. Yo, God, check this out. Please pray. I'm praying for Orlando Brown.
Please send him his good,
send him these good vibes.
Okay? Send him good vibes. Somebody needs to like really lay him down in what's her face's bosom. What's the babe name?
What babe?
Ivana.
Who?
Ivana Fix My Life?
Inyala Fix My Life.
Her name is Inyala?
Her name is Inyala Van Zant.
Yo.
Not on my watch.
Not on my
Not on my watch.
Okay. Words spoke from a true queen. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Y'all fancy. But back to Janet Jackson Appreciation Day. So Janet Jackson re-entered the charts too because it was Janet Jackson Appreciation Day. So everyone was just streaming Janet Jackson music. So
What's your favorite Janet Jackson song?
my favorite Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson. Annette Jackson. Who's that? That's a senator. Who the fuck is Annette Jackson? I have a cousin named Annette. Shout out to her. But
Annette? I think you said Anna.
Annette.
Annette Jackson. That's dope.
But my favorite Janet Jackson song would probably be... I like Got Till It's Gone a lot.
Like what?
Got Till It's Gone. Because I really like the video. That was
that video was
the
amazing.
first woke video I've ever seen in my entire life. Because all those beautiful black people were in that video.
Just hanging out.
Super, and Janet Jackson had her hair in those braids, those Cynthia braids that kind of stuck up. And they were red. The Velvet Rope was a dope album too.
The Velvet Rope was her best album. Fight me if you think differently.
I don't think it was her best album. I think Rhythm Nation might have been her best album.
Then we can square up right in the middle of the...
We can square up and I'm going to win.
No, you're not.
I'll win.
I'll stab you.
I'll push you through the ground.
Stop saying and then take my glasses.
I'll push you to the ground, real dramatic.
And then take my glasses, throw them away.
Not, mind you, I didn't say punch or anything. I'll just push you to the ground.
Anyway.
But, yeah, I love Got to This Gone because I love the video that goes with it. It was just really dope. But shout out to Janet Jackson and her making that money. And I guess shout out to JT because he did
Man, fuck out of here, Justin Timberlake.
He did a
I'm
thing.
okay.
With that being said, we also haven't talked to you. The West had another baby. Young
Chicago.
Young Shy West. Yo, I low-key love that name.
Love everything Kanye West does.
I love
He's a
everything.
Genius.
The West. And I was talking about the Kardashians. The West.
Talking about Saint West, Northwest, Chicago West.
I think all the names are fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
The names are fire.
Yo, this Chicago, this North, this Saint. What's up?
And they're going to call it North Nori.
Nori. Yeah.
Or Kim calls it North Northy. And I'm like, that's
that.
cool too, but it's like super
I hate that.
bland.
She's ruining it.
And she calls Saint like Sainy Waney or something like that. It's just
This is just Saint. He meant it to be
it's just Saint. And Saint's
Saint
a
West.
dope name. So they're going to call Chicago Shy. And I'm pretty
cute.
amped about that. So
Chicago is a boy or girl?
girl.
Awesome.
Kanye West has 2 girls
My name
and
is
1
fucking
boy.
Chicago.
Her name is Chicago.
But she doesn't live in Chicago, so that fucking
The
sucks.
paparazzi stopped her one day. I think it was TMZ. And they were like, are you going to name the baby Donda? He was like, yo, Donda would be a dope name. So I think he named Chicago in tribute to his mom. And if he did, that's dope.
I hope he has another baby and names her Donda.
That's so cute. Her name should be Chicago Donda West. If it is, that's
If it
really
is, that's
cute.
that's dope.
That's cute. Because Saint's middle name is Robert. So his name is
Robert?
technically like Saint Robert. Yeah, like Robert Kardashian.
Oh, I forgot that's Kim Kardashian's
Her
child,
dad's
too.
name, yeah.
I want Kanye West to take complete creative control of everything that they do in their life.
They did. He totally flipped the Kardashians. Definitely 100.
But I'm talking about I appreciate, but it should be like Saint Kanye West.
That's facts.
So
I thought it was going to be Saint Kanye West. Speaking of that, because Sir, Beyonce and Jay-Z's son,
yeah,
I think his name might be Sir Sean Carter, and I thought that was amazing.
that's amazing if it is. That's
I hope it's
dope
Sir
as
Sean
fuck.
Carter. Like, that's
All right, y'all,
dumb.
tricky
Like,
ass
that's
celebrities with y'all
hilarious.
rich
Like,
ass
that's
kids'
amazing.
names.
So I think the Carters have great names, but back to the Kardashians.
Blue, Sir.
Rumi, and Sir. Yeah,
Ruby?
Rumi.
Rumi. I like
After
Rumi.
the
I like Rory. I'm going to name my child Rory.
Rory's a really cute name.
I'm going to name my dog Rory. What am I talking about?
Rory's a cute name. I know a Rory that spells her name Rorie.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Also, sorry to stomp on your shine if you was going to say this.
Yeah.
Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner had their child.
They had a young Stormy. So.
Stormy.
That fits in with the whole Travis Scott rodeo, everything. Like, it sounds really Texan, if that makes any sense to you.
Why didn't they just name her Storm?
I don't know. Stormy's cuter.
Stormy's cute for when you're a child, but when you're older, like, my name's Stormy. I'm never going to take you seriously, Stormy.
Stormy Jenner? Or Stormy Webster? Because Travis Scott's last name is
Oh,
Webster.
God. You sound like a smart nigga.
Stormy Jenner Webster?
Stormy Jenner.
She has to be like a meteorologist or
She
something
has
like
to be a meteorologist, or she just has to go by Stormy. That's
Stormy.
it. My name is Stormy.
It's a mononym. Like Prince and Madonna.
Yeah, I hope she shaved both her parents' name off and be like, I'm Stormy.
Yeah, but I wonder what her last name is. But shout out to Kylie Jenner.
Yeah,
and
she disappeared off the face of the earth like we didn't know she
had
was
that
pregnant.
baby.
Come on.
Because they kept saying that she was Kim and Kanye's surrogate, and I was just like, that's
Impossible.
plausible. But then she showed the video of her having an actual baby, so I was like, oh wow.
No, I wouldn't hope, because that's gross. Like, you're technically my niece.
I need to see what that baby looks like. I need to see if that baby looks like Travis Scott.
She just perched somewhere in the corner.
Lauren just shook her head.
I'm sorry, I just realized there's a new Hate Thy Neighbor season out.
Oh, wow. I thought you shook your head at the baby looking like Travis Scott.
Oh, poor baby.
I was like, oh no. Straight up.
I just don't realize people are watching me. I'm like, huh?
It's lit.
What's next, Kevin?
So shout out to the homies, the Kardashians. Like I know them. Hopefully I'll know them one day. Just Kardashians though, because I don't even feel them Jenners like that.
Nah, only one I would want to know is Kanye West, and he's neither of them, so.
Kanye to the Spice Girls are having a reunion. How excited are you about that?
To exist in life. This is wonderful. You know why? Because
So Spice of Your Life is one of the hardest songs I've ever heard in my life.
Ever in entire history. If you don't want to live your fucking life after you hear that song, if you don't want to spice up your life after you hear Spice Up Your Life,
People of the world.
spice up your life, every boy and every girl, spice up your life.
People of the world.
If you don't pick your hands up during the part, you're
Shake it to the
wild.
front. Let me know if you feel like
Shake it to the right.
it.
Ha, ha. I don't know the words to the actual
Remember the
song.
Spice Girls video game?
No, but I remember everything else about the Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls had a video game on PlayStation. And it
Really?
was difficult. Yeah.
What did you have to do?
You had
Was it like
to,
Spice World video game version?
It was basically like, you ever play Power Rapper the Rapper?
I don't even know what those words mean.
Power Rapper the Rapper was a rapping video game where I guess Power Rapper's a dog? So he pursued a rap career over the whole entire video game.
sounds dope.
So each board, you would have to keep up with the song that the opponent character was singing or rapping rather. So you would have to press circle, triangle, or square to keep up with everything. So the Spice Girls game was similar to that. So you had to keep up with the dance moves and keep up with the song. So it was just them. You can play with like multiplayer. So you could be any Spice Girl you wanted, but you just had to keep up with the regular Spice Girls. So they had every song of the Spice Girls on the game. It was kind of difficult.
That sounds fun as shit.
But I used to love listening to the soundtrack, especially
Who's your favorite Spice Girl?
Who Do You Think You Are? I love that song.
That's my shit.
That song was tough. My favorite Spice Girl would probably be Scary Spice.
Just because she's the black one?
Not because she's a black one, but I thought she was the coolest. Like I knew I was on
She
this types
was.
of shit prior to. I was like in the 4th grade or 5th grade thinking that, yo, she's amazing. Everyone used to be like, you're a Sporty Spice. I'm like, what y'all trying to say?
Because you're a lesbian. Ha, they knew you were a lesbian.
I'm like, what y'all trying to say? I don't wear breakaways. What y'all trying to say?
I can't wait, right? I can't wait to, like, one day just see Kelly on the street and, like, point at her and be like, aha, lesbian, aha.
You play ball like a girl.
Yo, is that the Sandlot?
Yeah, this is Sandlot.
Shout out to the Sandlot. We've mentioned that twice on this show.
Shout out to the Sandlot.
I believe.
But no, and just like when Sailor Moon came out, everyone was like, yo, you Sailor Jupiter. I'm like, what y'all trying to say? Why is Sailor... No.
Why is Sailor Jupiter a lesbian?
There was an actual... Was it Uranus or something like that? There was an actual lesbian Sailor Scout, I believe.
No one's getting that much into anime.
I feel like because we didn't
Except
care
for
about
anime.
Uranus in the other one. But we cared about the original Sailor
original
Scouts. So they always used to think Jupiter was the lesbian. If anyone, Mercury was a lesbian.
I remember Jupiter because she looked like she had
that deep voice.
She had a deep voice and had short
that
black
brunette hair.
Yeah.
That brunette hair that was always in a ponytail. But Mercury had the pixie cut, and she gave me more like, you know,
Mercury was the green one, right?
She was like the turquoisey, like, Jupiter was the green one. Mercury was like the turquoisey blue one.
Oh, God. Can I let y'all know something?
Yeah.
I smoke a lot. And my
Sailor
brain
Venus.
be cried.
Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, Sailor Jupiter.
What's next?
I'm not done. So yeah.
I know you're not done. That's what I said.
So Sailor Mercury really gave me like I fall under the spectrum type of woman. She was like, you know what? If I was at Woody's all night, I would get down on anything. She gives me that vibe. So why was Jupiter considered less feminine?
Why was
she had a
it
deep
okay
voice?
that Sailor Moon was with a
Stereotype.
rapey nigga? Like,
Yo, she really wanted Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo Mask was actually dope.
Wasn't his name Damien? I might be lying.
Damien is a dope ass name. Shout out
I
to
mean-
DMX. That's my favorite song on.
I mean, like... But yeah, Spice Girls are going on a reunion tour, so hopefully you guys have fun with that. I might be in the building. Casual says if Cosmic Kev doesn't get her tickets to that, she's going to...
I mean, if I was her and my dad was who he was, I was spazzed too. Cause like dad is the Spice Girls. Like, come on, but that's a different.
That's like straight up nostalgia.
That's like them tickets gonna be sold out in seconds.
She has to, because I'm still kicking myself for not going to the Bad Boy tour.
We ain't go shout. Okay,
Like
I
kicking
can't wait
myself.
until this conversation later.
Speaking of, not even tours, speaking of albums and shit, the Black Panther album.
I haven't listened to it, but already I'm hearing good reviews.
A lot of people are saying it's fire. I won't necessarily call it fire right now. Let me get into it. So I think a couple songs on there are throwaway songs. However, the songs that are fire actually are fire. So King is Dead, awesome song. I actually heard that song the first time from one of the sneaker bloggers I look at. So I just put 2 and 2 and I was like, yo, this song is fire. Another song called 10, but it's stylized as X, which is Roman numeral for 10. Has Schoolboy Q, who else on it? I believe 2 Chainz is on it, and Saudi. That's a fire song too. I like All the Stars now because of the video, but I can't really listen to it without the video. But the rest of the album, I think that Khalid and Vince Staples song is all right. No, matter of fact, I'm lying. Not Khalid and Vince Staples. Khalid and Sway Lee. That's who's on that song. I think that song is all right, but I have to give it a couple more listens because it sounds good. Like, I feel like once I see the movie and the music goes with the movie, it's going to be fire. It's a really soundtracky soundtrack. If that makes any sense to you guys.
No, that makes sense.
So it sounds like this was orchestrated to go with the film.
Right.
Like, this is not entertaining to listen to at your leisure.
Right.
Besides Ops, X, and King's Dead.
Okay.
But that's worth a listen. I'll give you that. Kendrick Lamar did his thing on it with all the orchestration and everything. So I'll give you that.
Lamar is actually really dope. He deserves all the accolades that he gets. So
He deserves everything. He won everything at the Grammys. He's swept up. So, the moment you all have been waiting for. So Quincy Jones is 85 years old.
this nigga, he is Black History Month, okay? You know how every Black History Month, like last year we got Beyonce announcing that the twins were pregnant. This year we get Quincy Jones.
So if you motherfuckers don't know who Quincy Jones is,
you motherfuckers.
I'm not
He researched.
paying homage to Quincy Jones because
Right.
his use of motherfucker is amazing.
He researched it. You would think, yeah, he used it on some Samuel L. Jackson shit.
That's because you was trash, motherfucker. So, Quincy Jones has been in a bunch of interviews recently. So, I was Googling it and I was looking up his past interviews. So, apparently he did interviews for like the New York Times and he also has a book. It's an autobiography of his life.
Which is going to sell the fuck
That's
out.
redundant and it's an autobiography. So, I don't know how long the book's been out, but I feel like it's been out for a while.
Okay.
So, recently he did an interview for GQ and he did an interview for Vulture. Actually, he did 2 interviews for GQ because he did one with Khalid and one that was just a written, you got to read the article interview, and one for Vulture. If you haven't indulged yourself or immersed yourself in these interviews, please go do so right now.
Did he go off in the Khalid interview?
Not really, but he said somebody was like, that was the interview where he said Frank Sinatra tried to hook him up with Marilyn Monroe.
Oh.
And he wasn't really with it. He said her titties look like pears. Like she just wasn't built like properly. So, what was the other white woman's name?
Ivanka Trump?
Not Ivanka Trump. But it was another chick that told him to meet her at the car and don't be late. And he was like, yeah, she was amazing. And I was just like, okay, let me Google this woman. And I Googled her. I was like, this bitch don't look as good as Marilyn Monroe. You drawing. Like, this is not the wave. Like, she's not the wave.
Obviously,
she's still alive, too. But I'm like, yo, this one right here, not the wave. You should have went with Marilyn. You should have hit it and never quit it. But he also dated Ivanka Trump, apparently. And he said she had the best legs in the world.
Quincy Jones right now, like, I feel like I needed this from him. Because he came out of nowhere and just started dropping gems. But, like, not the ones we expected.
Right.
Like,
but they were great, and he had receipts.
He had, he out here talking about how niggas was doing, you know.
Malcolm X sold him dope, apparently. So people forget that Malcolm X wasn't always Malcolm X. They just think he came out the
But if you watch the Malcolm X movie, shout out to Spike Lee, one of the few things that he did good for the black community. Let me stop, because Spike Lee is actually, I guess, okay to the black community.
First, Spike Lee was an asshole.
He is an asshole.
In real life, by more than one person.
I met him, and he's a fucking asshole. Oh my God. I would never service that man a day in my life ever again.
Michi Darko from the Flatbush Zombies said the same thing.
He probably only talked nice to like Michael Jordan and niggas on that.
Who I also heard was an asshole. But shout out to them Jays though. But I also heard he was an asshole.
But yeah, back to Quincy Jones and how he was talking about Richard Pryor was out here getting ass from Marlon Brando. What's Brando?
Yo, so Quincy Jones said Marlon Brando had sexual relations with James Baldwin, which is not surprising. Like, I don't understand why people are surprised by James Baldwin. James Baldwin was gay.
I mean, the fact that he's such a black man, don't be having sex with white people.
Interrelations.
Bringing up the black home.
I know, right? You just said, I am not your Negro, but you fucking on Marlon Brando. But Marlon Brando was attractive back in the day.
Beautiful.
Super attractive, like on James Dean level attractive.
Absolutely.
So I understand. I get it. I wouldn't pass up on that little,
he was pretty.
He
stroked his hair.
That nice alabaster. Chest of his. Shout out to Marlon Brando. But yeah, James Baldwin, Marvin Gaye, which people were surprised about.
That's a lot for me.
I read a quote from Marvin Gaye back in the day, which was speaking on like the sexual revolution and how everything was super fluid back then.
Yeah, because
so now I'm not surprised. I was like, all right, Marvin Gaye, since you said that, I got it.
That's because
if I can find that quote and pull it up, I'll pull it up for you guys.
That's because drugs were cool back then, and it was okay to like pop a pill and like explore yourself.
Also, Richard Pryor, which is total left field to me. It's not left field that he had Richard Pryor is maybe bisexual, I guess. But it's left field because you went from Marvin Gaye, who was one of the most attractive black men I've ever seen in my life, to James Baldwin, who is clearly gay and educated, to Richard Pryor.
He was funny. And let's not confuse this. When people are having sexual relations, that does not mean that they are bisexual or whatever. They're just exploring their sexuality. You don't have to put a label on it. Let's like revolutionize sex. Let's calm down all the words and just be.
I feel like we're in the midst of a sexual revolution right now.
Then white people could say, oh, well, then there's no such thing as color because that doesn't exist. So let me take that back. I apologize.
That's facts, but I feel like we're in the midst of a sexual revolution right now.
We are, but I think that there's still some like resistance towards it, especially from the black community.
Is it?
I had a conversation with my friends the other day, said they would never have sex with a man who sucked a dick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They are not with that shit.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But I'm not surprised by that because black women, not to put this on us, but we tend to like our men super masculine. And it's a part of us that's the problem. There's this there was a gathering of photos. A collection. There was a collection of photos that this guy named Marcus Branch did, and it was like exploring masculinity through a different lens, and it was basically like men with flowers, and it was really dope. It was like showing how like a quote unquote more sensitive side to masculinity, whatever, and calming it down. It's not always super macho or whatever. It can be,
Men can have feelings.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think men can have feelings.
Niggas can't cry. Damn.
They can cry. They should cry.
That's because they...
All the PTSD that black people have and we don't even realize it. They should be able to cry, especially for black men.
It's a shame.
But the
Niggas
hypermasculinity goes for all men. Like, I feel like you guys should be able to
Absolutely.
show emotion.
In the words of my friend Mark, white men
Our dearly beloved Mark.
Our dearly beloved Mark. We're pointing at his chair because there's a chair that he has. There's this, like, he was talking about how, white men are just scared because they're not on top. Like, they have to feel on top at all times. And when they don't, it's heartbreaking and shattering to them. And they feel like they're not men. I don't know. Niggas is weird. But bitches is weird, too, so it don't even matter.
That's facts. But Richard Pryor.
Back to Richard Pryor having sex with.
He doesn't. I'm not saying he wouldn't have sex with a man. But, I mean, Quincy Jones said that Marlon Brando would fuck anything, including a mailbox. So
hey, it was the 60s.
For that. Was it? It was the 60s. He's picking an era. These niggas old. It was the 50s. I mean, Quincy Jones remembers the 30s. So he also talked about how he got a switchblade through his hand and it tied him up to a fence because he was on gang territory and he didn't know all the codes. So he was 8 years old at the time. Aww. So they put a switchblade through his hand and like put an ice pick on the side of his head.
Oh no.
And he showed the interviewer his scars. And I was just like, whoa, that's amazing.
Now I believe everything Quincy Jones
and
said.
The interviewer was like, what happened? He was like, my daddy came out and hit him in the head with a hammer. And I was just like,
hey,
Chicago?
Wild.
Quincy Jones said that too. He was like, Chicago, Compton, Harlem, nothing has anything on Chicago. Chicago's been wild since the 30s. So, listen.
Damn.
And then he was like, 30s Chicago? Because if a nigga got enough heart to come through and put an ice pick in your head, that's a real nigga.
Yeah.
An 8-year-old? Real. An 8-year-old? You don't got no picks.
Fucking picks.
I don't have no picks.
I will kill anybody.
Sup, little nigga?
Fuck out of here.
You know these codes? All right.
Damn. Time for you to die? What?
He definitely did not give a hug. he definitely was willing to scratch. He came to scratch. He came for one thing. That's crazy. Actually, that's very sad. Yeah. I was like, yo, like, this is a child. Of course I'm not going to know the gang codes. I don't know anything. I'm a child.
I'm 8.
Justin Timberlake, excuse me. Quincy Jones also said that Michael Jackson stole songs, which is not surprising. Most infamously Billie Jean and Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Sad. And
That's
apparently
terrible.
He wouldn't give anyone credit for it.
Ooh.
And he said the Beatles were trash.
Hey.
Said
it's like,
all
no,
of them
I
were
don't mind
shit
the Beatles.
at instrumentation. Especially fucking Ringo Starr.
I heard that before. That he was like the lesser Beatle.
That's Marge Simpson's favorite Beatle.
Is it?
Yeah, Ringo. That's her favorite Beatle. Fun fact.
The elusive one.
I think Ringo Starr is dope for some strange reason.
I think he's dope too. I think he looked the best.
Right. It's something about Ringo. I don't know. I mean, Paul McCartney was a pretty boy, and then John Legend was...
John Legend?
John Lennon! Wow! Shout out to John Legend for being in the Beatles. John Lennon! He wrote that Octopus song. The Black Beatles in the city.
Oh, remember that song? That came and went.
I remember that song. Like, it came out in 95. I remember Black Beatles. That girl is a real crowd pleaser.
Small world, know me. Dang, that went hard.
But John Lennon, who was apparently like not so nice to women, was also a very coveted Beatle. And George Harrison.
I don't know that Beatle.
George Harrison?
Yeah.
George Harrison was dope. But Ringo Starr was the elusive Beatle. So yeah. So Quincy Jones said a lot of shit. He also pointed out that Rashida Jones got bit by Bubbles, who was Michael Jackson.
I heard that before.
Rashida Jones said that on Deezus and Mero.
Yes.
That's when she said it.
Yeah.
I'm like, so this man, everyone was like, his dementia's kicking it. I'm like, no, he has receipts.
Yeah.
Like, and I read, like I was saying, I read a couple interviews from 2012 and 2010, and he was saying the exact same things.
First of all, let's not say that he has dementia because he's saying shit y'all want to hear. He just out here talking about how weird Hollywood was. And we know that. All these niggas is fucking each other.
And for some reason, I don't know, to go back to the sexual revolution conversation that we were talking about, or having rather, I don't know why people are so weird about homosexuality or like bisexuality or anything that falls under the LGBTQIT. It's a bunch of other letters in it.
Let's clarify though, the L has nothing to do with it because the niggas do not worry about lesbians. Because
Quincy Jones said he was a lesbian.
Niggas love women. They don't include lesbianism until like it's not attractive. We can sexualize and fetishize lesbianism, but when it comes down to like, unless it's black gay men who are also fetishized, or let me say minority gay men who are also fetishized, I would even say gay men at this point, unless it's someone that we thought was obviously straight. Like, I don't think that people are weary of obviously gay shit.
Right.
I think people are wary of shit. It's like, yo, you can be gay too? That's a lot for me. Or, oh, you can do gay shit too? That's a lot for me. It's not, I don't know, it's not equal. But then again, you know, I just be out here minding my business and letting y'all niggas have y'all opinions until, once again, y'all do something ridiculous and then I have to step in.
I think it's okay for people to explore their sexuality. I think it's okay.
I think it's absolutely okay too, but we're also lesbians, so we're out here exploring our sexuality. Well,
even if I was cis gender or cis normative or whatever y'all made up.
Don't be like that.
Even if I've never heard the term cis until now.
Because
straight?
Did you take gender studies?
No.
People usually talk about that in college with gender study. I mean, unless you read about it or know about it because you have the education on it or you want the education on it. Like usually in gender studies classes or sexuality classes or even like intro soc if they talk about the family and gender studies as like a base. So
even if I was a straight female, I would still feel the same way.
Because you're a woke straight. It's hard to say what you would think when you're in the space to understand that person's mindset.
That's right.
Because I'm noticing that a lot of the homosexual people I know, male and female, are phobic.
Phobic. That sounds like a disease.
It is. That shit is a disease. Niggas is weird. Why don't you just mind y'all fucking business?
You visit them at the hospital, they got a sign in front of their door. Don't go in here if you've never had the chicken pox or you've never been phobic. Please. Not enter this
nigga
room.
is phobic.
This nigga is phobic. That shit sound like an itch.
That's it. I want to ask some phobic ass niggas out there. Whatever phobia you have, let me know.
Like you on the purse.
Nah, but like a lot of the homosexual, I don't want to say a lot, a few of the homosexual people I know are transphobic and they don't even understand that they're transphobic until they say some transphobic ass shit. And I'm like, that's weird. And they're like, is it? I'm like, absolutely.
I mean, that's wild too. Like, yo, I never knew that I went this hard for trans people until I started talking about it openly.
Right.
Because I was like, yo, they should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. If they feel like they've been born in a different body, then why not?
But that's because you also have the mindset of minding your fucking business and living your life.
Yeah.
And other people do not have that mindset. They want to stomp on other people's lives because they bored as fuck and their lives are terrible.
That's fact. Because everyone wants to say like, oh, this is normal and this isn't normal. I'm like, who the fuck told you that this was normal and not normal?
Right. What is normal besides what society has chosen for us to be normal?
Right.
But that only is successful for white men, so it doesn't even matter.
Niggas be acting like God came out and was like, check this out, Playboy.
God came down.
Check this out, Playboy.
And was like, listen.
Check this out, slime.
This shit right here, none of that shit.
He came out like the nigga that said all the memes, like... The Jolene nigga. The Jolene.
Dolly, Jolene, please don't take my bed. Yo, it's a meme meme out there of this young man, and it's different subjects, whatever. But the Dolly Parton Jolene joint was hilarious. He's just out here on some nigga shit. He's just doing the nigga hand motion.
He's doing the hand motions that's
Like,
saying you. Like, I guess you got to do it. I mean, you gonna do it.
Either you or, I mean, it is what it is.
It's
like
this or that.
This
He
or
did
that.
this
Like,
or that.
Or I don't give a fuck.
Like what you picking? Like
I would very much give it is what it is. No. The Bible one?
the Abraham
The
one?
Abraham one.
That was really funny.
He was like, you, my guy.
Like, Father, who are we going to sacrifice? There's no ram. Up at the mountaintop.
Yo, that shit was hilarious.
Yo, shout out to the Bible.
Yo, shout out to the Bible. Shout out to all the creative people out here who don't get paid for these daily laughs. Y'all bring a joy to my life when y'all have time to make memes, because I definitely don't.
That's facts. I want to get into making memes.
Y'all funny. You know you can make money off of making memes? This guy makes money off of making memes all day. That's amazing. I can't, the internet, man, it's taking us places. Watch when the internet shuts down, y'all all gonna be fucked up. I'm prepared for the end.
The end of what? Why y'all niggas think the internet is the end? Ever since the internet came through, ever since we can get on MySpace on our sidekicks, y'all was like, and on our razors, y'all was like, yo, this shit's gonna be trash without the internet. Like, for real, like I can't live without this. This is amazing.
Some people get paid off the internet. So, like, the economy is going to go down. Like, life is going to be... Technology is everything. Think about all the things you use your phone for.
I use my phone for every
you ain't gonna be shit
single thing. There's still some things, though, that I would rather do on a desktop computer.
Like what? Write a paper?
I would rather order things offline on a desktop because it's solitary. Yeah. Because it's not moving or anything like that. So I don't want my purchase to fuck up because I lost my signal or some shit like that and charge me twice.
Or, people...
Fill out applications on a desktop.
Who fills out applications on a phone? That
people
sounds
do it.
Annoying as shit. Actually, you know what? I have filled out a job application on my phone.
If you want to do it with like the quickness, and you can just like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, it wasn't quick. I had to write an essay.
That's crazy. I'd rather because every time
fucking Whole Foods, dog. I went through 5 interviews to push carts. Not I got out of there after a day.
Whole Foods got the kombucha on sale.
The only reason I wanted to work at Whole Foods was because I wanted the discount. The discount was live.
Since when did kombucha become popular?
when people said that shit was healthy.
Hey, here's some probiotic bacteria
Everybody not die so bad.
I fermented in my closet.
That's going to happen.
I can't wait to start making kombucha in my closet.
You will store kombucha in your closet?
Selling it to you niggas. That's what I'm called.
That's going to be what saves us.
Real nigga kombucha.
You want to start making kombucha?
I'm going to start making real nigga kombucha. That's what it's going to be called. Real nigga kombucha.
You know what?
RN kombucha.
You should get into a company called RN kombucha.
RN kombucha. That sounds
right. It ain't going to be like what the RN stand for.
Real nigga.
But you have to make up something else.
I want the school to be a RN. A real nigga. A real nigga.
Oh, Dad. I was like telling people that.
RN. Every time, so I work at a hospital. So every time I see RN on a nurse's badge, I crack the fuck up because I'm like, oh shit, real nigga.
She a real nigga.
Real nigga alert. Real nigga alert.
No, they are real niggas. So they sit in school all that time just so they can draw blood and have people cuss them the fuck out.
Right. So I used to work in the environmental services department of a hospital. So people used to ask me like, oh, so you just be cleaning up patients? Like cleaning up their shit? I'm like, no, you got to go to school to do that shit. I don't clean up real fucking shit.
You can't be out here putting yourself in danger.
Maybe if it's like a little droplet on a wall or some shit like that. But even still, if a patient, like, say for instance, a patient just decided, hey, I can't make it to the bathroom, so I'm just going to pull down my pants and shit in the middle of the floor because I neglected to ask my nurse for a commode.
Bedpan?
Commode or bedpan. Because they usually give them commodes. They try to, like, not give them bedpans. They try to give them commodes.
What's a commode?
A commode is the potty that you put a little bit of water in and you sit on it.
That's not a porta potty that you sit down on?
Yeah, like you just sit out on it. Because bedpans cause a lot of sores and like a lot of, they try not to do bedpans.
I mean, a bedpan is a bedpan to a bedpan.
So they give them commodes. They even have bariatric commodes for us fluffy niggas.
Oh.
So say for instance, a patient neglected to use the commode and it was like, damn, I gotta take a shit. So I'm just going to shit in the middle of the floor. The nurses have to pick it up. Environmental just has to come sanitize it.
You get paid for that.
So
shit.
you just gotta get the streaks. But if it happens in the ER, it's fair game.
Good.
So environmental has to come down.
Because that can harm someone.
Facts. You gotta get it up. But fun fact.
Biohazard.
Yep. Environmental services folk don't pick up as much shit as you think. That's your job when you go to school.
You guys who
because we're not
hospital real quick.
Right, because we're not trained to handle bodily waste or bodily fluids. Mm-hmm. So blood, urine, feces, you gotta get up. Vomit too, you gotta get up.
I can't wait to not ever have to do that because that sounds tiresome.
Sounds tiresome. And throw up I think throw up smells worse than poop. I will clean up poop before I clean up throw up. Because you never know how throw up's gonna smell.
Yeah. Like, that can be anything inside. So my own throw up makes me throw up.
Right.
Which makes me throw up.
I think I said this on a previous episode, but shout out to whoever has helped me when I threw up. Because I probably wouldn't do the same for you.
I've only ever had to deal with that once. And I love that person, and they are near and dear to my heart. That was one of the most horrible experiences I ever had. And for those of you who know what I look like, I'm about 110 pounds. This person was at least 170 on me, all right? Like, all that on me. Shout out to them, though. I ain't gonna put those guys.
Yeah, shout out to whoever is like throw up police.
You
are near and dear.
Fun fact, I will not allow myself to throw up in front of people. No. I will gather myself if I feel like I'm about to throw up. I will go somewhere secluded so everybody thinks I disappeared for a second. I throw up. I take a second. I decide whether I'm going to stay or go. I usually go. And I'm usually in the car for a nap or I go home. And get my life. Because nobody's going to be out here saying Selena was out here fucked up.
Facts, yeah. I think I try to do that, but sometimes fail. I don't think I've ever like thrown up on myself, but I've thrown up on things that was around. So yeah, so shout out to the people who like hose that off or something like that. That's fucked up. I mean, it is what it is. At least I'm not dirty. So just happen to be down
a lot
here.
Of places though.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean,
that's
you gotta
different.
do what you gotta do.
Urine is urine.
But even if I did throw up on myself, shout out to you for helping me. Don't talk about that in public. Only I can talk about that in public.
Anything else?
What were we talking about? Damn, where did I... Oh, Quincy Jones. Yeah, Quincy Jones think y'all trash.
All y'all motherfuckers.
I can't wait until this Oprah interview that he's apparently going to do.
He going to go off like that on Oprah.
He might. He's 85. He don't got no fucks to give.
Yeah, but that's Oprah.
Fuck Oprah. What you going to do to me? I'm 85.
The powers of Oprah. Oprah heard that.
Like... I love Oprah, but what's she gonna do to me? I'm not 85. I'm 29, so Oprah can do some shit to me. I still got some shit to do. She gonna blackball me. That's crazy.
Real shit. You gonna wonder why you can't.
All I ever wanted in life was to be a part of Oprah Winfrey's extraordinary League of Black People. So,
Oprah's extraordinary life.
But Quincy Jones thinks y'all niggas is subpar. All right.
I agree.
That's all the value menu stuff I got. That's really all that happened.
Hey, I mean, that was at least a good hour, so. Mm-hmm. But now for the fun. Me and Kelly about to argue.
That fun part.
Because Kelly's opinions, once again, you know, to me, some of you might agree with her, but some of her opinions are trash. But we're going to go and figure it out. So we're going to play a little game called One Must Go. It's been trending on the internets, so we figured we play it here. We're mostly going to do stuff that's hip-hop culture related, you know, because Kelly's a rappity rap nigga. Kelly love real hip-hop.
I'm rap, y'all. I'm rap, y'all. I'm rappity rap, and I'm rap, y'all.
Yo, can we... Damn! That was a perfect opportunity to sing CB4. Cause I'm black, y'all. Cause I'm black, y'all. Cause I'm blacker than black. Cause I'm black, y'all.
Bliggity black is black as shit.
No, cause I'm black and I'm back. No, cause I'm black and I'm back.
Cause I'm black and I'm back.
Bliggity black.
So I hope we get rich and famous because
that's gonna be our intro.
If I get rich and famous, one, yeah, that's gonna be my intro when I walk into every single room. Mm-hmm. Number two, I'm gonna buy Boathouse Row here in Philly, and all the lights are gonna be like Kwanzaa colored. for the entire
Piss
year.
all the white people off.
It's going to play on Black Y'all. Or
Over and over and over again.
right, or All Right by Kendrick Lamar.
Whoa.
Whoa! I had this bad chick uptown. She was
Whoa.
had me fucked up in the head. I mean, whoa.
All right.
Or Dreams and Nightmares. Dreams.
Every day is a different song. Can you play These Niggas Can't Hold Me Back?
These niggas can't hold me back. Or make them say,
Yeah.
Niggas.
No, nuck if you butt.
Look, if you buck.
All right.
Swag surf.
Yes. That has to be on the on your boat roll playlist.
Man, I got that swag.
It's going to be called boat roll playlist.
Right.
So, which one has to go?
Go for it.
Bad Boy. Mm-hmm. Rough Riders. Mm-hmm. Dang, what was the other one? Bad Boy, Rough Riders, or
Rockefeller?
Huh?
Rockefeller?
Rockefeller. There we go. Sorry, my memory is terrible.
I'm gonna pick Rough Riders.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm dead ass. I'm gonna pick Rough Riders.
All right.
Who's holding that up? So, okay, they have Swizz Beats on production. Shout out to Swizz. DMX, who is one of the most phenomenal rappers of all time.
Eve.
And Eve. And Drag On.
Drag On.
Who else is... Oh, The Locks, when they weren't on Bad Boy.
First of all, Drag On had one of the greatest songs of all time. What the fuck is that song called? Ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas, ride for... Yeah,
that ain't no...
Huh?
My niggas, the niggas that gonna ride for me.
That's not the song?
Yeah, the song you were singing was not
That's
the song.
DMX?
That was some No Limit shit.
Was it?
Fuck the other niggas, because I'm down for niggas.
What? Why would you put No Limit on there? Because No Limit would go immediately.
Oh, who's gonna...
Silk the Shocker?
Lil Romeo. Oh, Romeo, give me a chance.
See, I never be your boyfriend.
First of all, Lil Romeo's first album was fire.
Was it? Okay.
It was fire. I was a Bow Wow fan, but Lil Romeo's first album was fire.
Fan.
I was a Bow Wow fan, and then after forgot about Bow Wow, went straight to B2K, but that's a conversation for another day.
Ooh, B2K, 112, or B2K, 112, or I'm about to say IMX. Bye, IMX.
I was about to say Mint Condition.
Mint Condition.
That doesn't fit at all.
The Whispers. Right now, go.
Lost and turned out.
The Whispers. 112, or...
Yo, stop saying the whisper.
I'm asking you.
Why is them versus the world? The Whispers versus the world. That's the new trap joint. The Whispers versus the world. Yo,
I can't wait.
that's the name of this episode.
The Whispers versus the world.
The Whispers versus the world. Hit it from the back, watch a nigga Hit it from the back, watch a whisper blush you.
Yo, shut up.
Scotty, his twin.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is a better one. OVO.
Mm-hmm.
TDE.
Mm-hmm.
Our Future.
Mm-hmm.
ASAP Mob.
OVO, TDE, I'll feature ASAP Mob. I'm picking OVO. Because who's carrying OVO besides Drake? Party Next Door. I like Party Next Door. I do. But who else is... So...
Division.
All them niggas sound like Drake. Because they all write for Drake.
They are.
Heard that through the grapevine. Love you, Drizzy. Please give us some sponsorship if you hear this. But, I mean, like, Party Next Door songs sound like Drake songs and, like, vice versa.
Okay, so first of all, Drake's And fight me. Drake's whole catalog is better than the whole ASAP Mob. Go.
No, for real, I revisit Rocky's first album, mixtape, and second album more than I visit any Drake shit. And I might be lying to that because I listen to Western Road Flows every single day almost. But Ferg, you know, Ferg is my guy.
Ferg is your guy.
Ferg is my guy.
He's your tummy buddy.
He's my tummy buddy. Shout out to my tummy Drake. Not Drake, excuse me, Ferg.
Oh, look at you.
I don't know. I revisit Ferg's albums the most and his mixtapes the most. So with a bias, I would say, yeah, A$AP Mob has to stay and OVO has to go. But do I think Drake's albums are fire besides More Life and Views? Yeah, absolutely.
I like Views.
I like Views.
I didn't mind it.
I appreciate it more now because I was like, he can't release anything like worse than this. And then he released More Life and I was like, oh shit. So
I guess he can.
Yeah, he can.
It was a playlist. We wasn't supposed to understand.
Fuck you niggas. That was the album.
It was what he played for his friends or his
40. All them OVO niggas. He hit the vision. Party next door. McConaughey's not on OVO anymore.
I don't even know who. Oh, I do know who McConaughey is.
I love McConaughey. Got the club
You have to say
going
his
up.
whole name in order. Tuesday.
What was that song that he sang? 2 hands on a cigarella. 2 hands on a cigarella. Oh, I was like, excuse me? It's not a long time before you get dropped. And then he came out as being gay. And I was like, who didn't know that?
He's bisexual.
He said he was gay.
He's gay?
I thought he was gay.
Oh, he is gay.
Look at
That's
that.
dope.
McConaughey also does hair, so if you need that wig
cigarella.
fucking
I'm
toss.
gonna listen to that song now.
That's facts. He does.
I
know how
don't
to do
need 2
hair.
hands on the cigarella though. That's a lot. That's a lot of like
Did he say that?
2 hands on the cigarella.
He said 2 hands? Like, why are you holding it like a trumpet? Donnie trumpet.
I don't know what that nigga said, but he might have said 2 hands on the cigarella.
Whatever. Louis Armstrong. Satchmo.
Beyonce. Mariah Carey. Janet Jackson. Whitney Houston.
Yo. Mariah
I will
Carey
throw
is
this
out
bottle
of
of water at
here. Mariah Carey's gone. Lauren just looked at me like, what?
Yo, right, because her opinions are. I knew some. I'm so happy Knickerbocker was here to look at you crazy because that's insane.
Who's gonna go?
Mariah Carey introduced R&B to hip hop.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Mariah Carey hitting those.
I think Mariah Carey is a hip hop head, and I feel like she did contribute a lot to the hip hop game and that whole R&B hip hop crossover. But I don't know. As far as like songs and everything goes,
What did Beyonce ever do for hip hop besides Jay-Z?
she married Jay-Z and had Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy's real
Another
hip-hop.
and 2 other children by Jay-Z.
So she made Jay-Z. She helped Jay-Z become an honest man,
I know.
and now she's the hip hop savior.
Cause she deserves to be his sunshine. Yeah, she's hip hop. I mean, Beyonce's really hip
I'll
hop.
stab you in the breast.
No, because I like more Beyonce albums than Mariah Carey albums. My favorite Mariah Carey album is Butterfly.
What?
Now, does Mariah Carey have?
Fire albums?
I don't think she has fire albums.
Glitter.
The Glitter soundtrack was
First
fire.
of all, Glitter is better than Carmen Hip Opera.
Fuck you. No, it's not.
It is.
No,
Yes, it is. Watch Carmen Hip Opera right now and then watch Glitter.
Beyonce said rolling like a Michelin on the album. No.
Are you
No.
fucking kidding me?
That song with Wyclef Jean is hard.
You just said the Glitter soundtrack is fire compared to the Carmen Hip Opera. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not saying the Glitter soundtrack isn't fire, but a Carmen, a hip opera lives very close to my heart.
Bullshit. Wasn't
No.
the Brett in that too?
Yes! It had a better song. She did the intro. She wasn't even on none of the songs in the fucking Glitter.
She wasn't. She was the dancer. She was showing her acting skills.
I want my sugar daddy to take me for a ride. How does that song go? I hate that song. The song where they sample Candy. Like Candy. Get the fuck out of here with that song.
I can see the one you want. All the sexy when you talk.
No, that one song that wasn't that song was fire. That was fire. No. Her best album is Butterfly to me. I'm not old enough to appreciate the ones that were made before I was born.
Agreed, but I appreciate more than anything Emancipation of Mimi is hands down one of the best
That album is actually
R&B
really
albums
fire.
of all time.
It's Like That is amazing.
Yo, fucking spend the night. Watch all y'all.
Shake it off.
Yo, everybody was shaking that shit off. Okay,
What?
Whatever you had, you was shaking that shit off. Okay?
Just like a Calgon commercial. I gotta get up out of here and go somewhere.
Gonna get up. As somebody who appreciates.
We don't know what Mariah Carey's saying in her songs, but is Shake It Off better than B-Day?
Yo,
and
if one gotta go and it's between Emancipation and Mimi and B-Day, I'm sorry, B-Day gotta go. Damn, I'm a Mariah Carey
going
fan.
anywhere. You were staying because B-Day's not going anywhere.
Yo, wow. I just realized I was a Mariah Carey fan.
All right, so Crazy in Love. That's what her first album was called, right? Dangerously in Love?
Dangerously in Love.
What the fuck was Beyonce's first album called?
I love that album.
Dangerously in Love. I like Dangerously in Love better when it was on Survivor. With all the girls in it.
No, I like that.
That's just my personal opinion.
I'm not going to say no to that. Go ahead.
Naughty Girl? Baby Boy? Crazy in Love itself?
Fucking, what's that song that nobody cares about? My daddy, I want my first son.
I was about to say Dance with My Father. She was in that video. She was in the Dance with My Father video.
Was she Dance with My Father?
Luther Vandross wasn't even in that video.
Was she dancing with her dad?
I think.
Oh, God.
Or she was just hugging herself in that jump. Matthew Knowles is nowhere to be found. He thought Tina Knowles was white. He met her. And I was like, you shallow. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ain't you white? They're like, what you want to do? Like,
ain't you white?
Is she not white? I'm like, yo. And you just stuck it out. Shout out to him for sticking it out. But I'm like, this is not what she went for. Like, this woman is not white.
Right.
She doesn't even look white.
She doesn't even look white. She has, like, so I can't wait to tell somebody that I think is white, like, yo, ain't you white? Like,
that's so rude.
Dad, nigga, I wish I didn't know you were white.
Lauren, ain't you white? I can't wait to look over to you like, yo, ain't you white?
Who do I know that I thought was white but wasn't white? Dad. I could be like, ain't you white?
That's so rude. That's some rude shit. Like,
yo, man,
on your honeymoon, like, yo, ain't you white? Yo, quick question, ain't you?
Well, her kind of story good.
Damn,
ain't you white?
Started walking to that fucking hair salon. Yo, ain't you white? She was white out here.
She saw her going to get her hair pressed.
Doing some cornrows.
Remember?
Ain't you white?
The Unforgivable videos.
Unforgivable.
He's like, ain't you a nerd? Ain't you a nerd? When he was asking her to go to the arcade. Bitch, you ain't no nerd. I could have swore you was.
What does it even matter? Everything's rude. I was like, yo, you can't ask people things like that.
What's some waffle fries?
That's like when I say like a guy is handsome or something like that. They're like, yo, ain't you gay? I'm like, that has nothing to do with the conversation right now.
Ain't you gay?
But you gay? How you gonna say a guy is handsome? I'm like, I didn't know that was against the rules. I'm sorry.
Don't you fuck bitches only? Like
exclusively.
Obviously.
Ain't you gay? Ain't you a dyke? I'm like, you can't say dyke to me, number one.
I can't wait.
Number two.
Ain't you Mexican?
I thought you liked tacos. Ain't you Mexican? I'm like, stop being rude to motherfuckers.
Yo, I can't wait.
Like, you cannot say things like that to people. But how did you not inquire?
Today, I'm going to say to you after we leave, ain't you a dyke? Like,
that sounds so hard too.
Don't
like,
dyke.
When straight people say it, it's like, yo,
whoa.
I'm sorry, cisgender. People say like, ain't you a dyke? I'm like, that is not the proper term to refer to a lesbian. But
right.
I'm sorry,
I'm a lesbian,
sir and or madam.
I want somebody to call me a dyke so I can like correct them. Be like, I'm a lesbian.
First of all,
nigga, I am black. That is number one. I am a woman. Second, and I am a lesbian. Third. Dang, I wish I had so much more to add to that. And then
but no, Mariah Carey's going to bring that whole thing back.
To bring that whole thing back, your
even though she made Honey, and then she made the Honey remix.
That's what I'm see. You
Puff Daddy was in that video. I aspired to be
things.
him in that video.
You aspire to be Puff Daddy in most videos,
right? But I also aspired to be Kanye West, and he said swagoo on Party. You a bad girl, and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag sauce. You dripping swagoo. Oh. Beyonce is better than Mariah Carey. I love Mariah. All jokes aside, like I love Mariah, but like in that case, I like more Beyonce albums than Mariah.
Shout out to them.
So was J. Cole.
Okay,
I like the J. Cole J. Cole version better.
So I just want to say again that I don't agree with you at all. I think Mariah Carey is amazing. I think that it's wild. This is the first time I'll ever say Beyonce can go, because where would we be without all of the hits?
What hit? Like, name 5 Mariah Carey hits. You shot up and didn't say anything, so, oh my God.
Because I had to take a second, because we just talked about all of Mariah Carey hits. Mariah Carey had people shaking it off.
You said that again. You sound like me when I was talking about Beyonce on, like, our first episode. Because Beyonce is Beyonce.
All of Rainbow.
What you mean? Rainbow is trash, except for the song with Guess Who's Husband? Jay-Z.
Rainbow. That's
Heartbreaker.
what I'm saying. Rainbow.
Heartbreaker was a good song.
Okay, so Heartbreaker, the video itself, better than any Beyonce video.
I guess.
Oh, shoot.
Not really. Run the World?
Girls. I'm not saying that I don't love Beyonce's music, but I'm saying...
Check Up on It?
Ooh, what are you looking at? I frequently say
That shit
Check
had
Up on
Slim
It.
Thug on it.
Yeah, I love Check Up on It. People
That
don't
was on
like
the
that
Austin
song.
Powers soundtrack.
Yeah. Well, and it's also on, not Sasha Fierce. Is it on, not B-Day? Is it on B-Day? Deluxe?
B-Day.
Yeah, it's on B-Day Deluxe. Yeah. But yeah, Check Up on It is one of Beyonce's greatest songs.
I mean, Dangerously in Love, B-Day. Then you had I Am Sasha Fierce.
So
then you had Four.
Mariah
Four is
Carey
amazing.
had bad albums. Beyonce never had a bad album. But guess what? I still choose Mariah Carey.
She's a
over
legend, and I'm not
Beyonce.
taking that away from her. Mm-hmm. If Whitney Houston was alive, I would also put her in that conversation. But since Whitney Houston is no longer with us, she left on a good note.
Mariah Carey up there with Whitney Houston.
Me too.
People are untouchable.
Remember that song they did for the Prince of Egypt soundtrack? When You Believe? Is that song called When You Believe?
I danced off of that song.
That song is pretty. I like that song.
I was about to sing Hero.
When a hero. That's not it. That was on the Prince of Egypt.
What the shit?
No.
We sang that at one of my graduations. I don't know why we was heroes for graduating 8th grade.
Or y'all sung that. Everybody sung it in Philly. Everybody sung that song from the 5 Heartbeats.
What?
No
Like
matter
this?
how hard. That's like this. That's like this. I wish that rain drops.
Let it rain. Nice like this.
No matter how hard it gets, we haven't finished yet. Every fucking school in Philly sings that song. We sung that song at my high school graduation, actually.
Good.
That's a dope
No
song.
matter how hard it gets, we haven't finished yet. So, real quick before we continue, can I just talk about how amazing Will Smith and his Instagram is? Yes. So, Will Smith and his Instagram are amazeballs. Like, first of all, I told y'all that Will Smith is awesome. We can go back to episode 1. I feel like we were talking about Will Smith. And I used to bring him up a lot, but I stopped because niggas wasn't with it. And now everybody talking about Will Smith because of his Instagram. He's amazing.
I wasn't a believer until you told me that Will Smith's Instagram was amazing. And then you showed me Will Smith's Instagram. And I was like, you know what? Mm-hmm.
Will Smith Instagram.
That's good.
Saved
That's
Instagram.
Good Instagram.
Yeah, that's good. Yo, if like I didn't believe in Instagram before, but now on some real shit, I will go on Instagram just to see Will Smith Instagram if he post it because he's funny as shit. And then he'd be dropping gems, like basic gems, but stuff is just like, oh, Will Smith said it, so it's obviously true because he's my dad.
He dropped something that said something on the grounds of, listen, if your friends don't support you or if they aren't on the same mission as you better drop them.
Yep.
And I thought that was dope.
That's facts.
Also, we're looking at this thing on the screen.
We're not looking at anything. Kelly's so comfortable because we're in the living room, so she think we just out here hanging out, watching TV.
A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view.
Back to One Gotta Go.
Mm-hmm. Are we still on Mariah Carey, Beyonce?
No, we're not. We got over it.
I was about to say Britney Spears. I was like, oh shit. Goodness. We knew who went with that.
Right. It might be hard for me, but I would say Britney Spears had to go. That would be heartbreaking for me, though, because damn, Britney. I love you. Okay. So, My Beautiful Twisted Fantasy. Mm-hmm. Late Registration. Mm-hmm. St. Pablo.
St. Pablo. The Life of Pablo?
The Life of Pablo. Mm-hmm. Oh, that song is called St. Pablo.
Yeah.
The Life of Pablo. Or I want to just keep it them three because that's hard. Because if I say Yeezus, you're gonna say Yeezus, and I'm gonna be pissed.
No, not.
You wanna say late registration?
Over Yeezus? Yo, yeah, I might say Yeezus. Yeah. Sorry, because I thought you were about to say 808s and Heartbreak. I'm like, I might pick Yeezus over 808s and Heartbreak.
No, that's why I put the two in there, because they're both, out of Kanye West albums, they're people's picks to go first, even though I love Yeezus. We've talked about that.
So what was the fourth one? Yeezus?
Late registration.
Uh-huh.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Life of Pablo. 3 totally different eras of Kanye West.
Pablo.
Really?
I'll definitely pick Pablo.
I agree with you. Even though it had Freestyle 4 and 30 hours on there.
The Life of Pablo, you can listen to it all the way through. But I feel like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and Late Registration had more substance.
Facts.
Like, The Life of Pablo was just like exploring what you can do. Very, very much of a trap influence on there. Still the same thing with the gospel elements and the beats, but I don't know. Like, I feel like Late Registration was still Kanye at his roots. And My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is one of the greatest albums I've ever heard in my entire life. So,
Facts.
Yeah, I would have to pick Pablo, even though I like it a lot.
So, can we go back to the Mariah Carey conversation?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm just, skimming through her catalog, right? We're not going to... Emotions?
I don't like that song like that. I don't really like 80s or early 90s Mariah Carey like that.
We'll just do Butterfly and Up, right?
Honey is
one of
the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life.
Butterfly. Breakdown.
Breakdown is my favorite Mariah Carey song.
Breakdown. Fly Away. I love that song.
Baby Doll is a really good song on that.
Baby Doll.
I wanna be... I'm not singing. I don't feel like it.
Okay.
I would hit y'all with the vocals, but I can't right now.
Dag, I'm trying to go through this. Heartbreaker and the Heartbreaker remix.
It's the same deal. So that's like me saying Honey, the Honey remix. With Mace and the Locks.
Crybaby was on Rainbow.
Crybaby? I ain't saying nothing about Crybaby. I said Baby Doll.
Baby Doll?
Baby Doll was on Butterfly.
Whatever. All right, and then we're going to go through...
Crybaby was the one with Snoop Dogg
Charm
on, right?
Bracelet.
Where he said, what it do, baby do?
Yeah.
What it do, baby boo?
Boy? What?
Boy.
That was my song. Boy. That was it on that album. But let's just go through the Emancipation of Mimi, which is probably Mariah Carey's best album. It's Like That, We Belong Together, Shake It Off, Mine Again, Say Something, Stay the Night, Get Your Number, One and Only, Circles?
You're not really saying nothing to me.
Run around in circles over you. Run around in circles. Don't go through Beyonce's catalog, because I know Beyonce's
You're
catalog.
about to get trashed.
No, don't go through Beyonce's catalog. I know Beyonce's catalog. We don't need to do that, because we've been through. The only reason I'm saying don't go through Beyonce's catalog, because I feel like we've gone through her catalog. Like, I can name her catalog. And you're not giving Mariah Carey all the credit she deserves. April Bree would smack you. I'm
giving her... April B wouldn't, because we are musical soulmates and she understands me.
April B, I'm calling you out right now. Beyonce, Mariah Carey.
We are musical soulmates.
Wow. I'm about to Facebook her right now. Did you see
that graph of like all the female singers who can sing, and can't sing? Have you seen that? That's a conversation for the next episode. But that's crazy.
Beyonce or
we can go on about that for hours.
Carey. I'm putting this on goddamn Facebook because one, I like Facebook.
You're the same motherfucker that said Maya was better than Brandy though.
God, she is.
You trash. You're peeing.
Fuck sitting in your room. I don't care.
You love sitting in your room. You an introvert. You love sitting.
That's my shit.
That was like, yo, Black Negro spirituals or millennial Negro spirituals sitting up in my room for the introverts. That was the original introvert song. Waiting for a motherfucker to like you?
That's real
That's
shit.
crazy. I do that every day. I sit up in my room waiting motherfucker. Damn, I hope one of these bitches like me. I hope they like when I'm posting on Facebook. Because I'm the most influential person on Facebook all the time.
April B, if you don't agree with me on this, I'm gonna really be sad because I feel like she appreciates Mariah Carey, 80s Mariah Carey, the same way I appreciate.
Who was
Mariah
Reginald E. Cathy?
Who?
He's dead.
Reginald E. Cathy. Let me see his face. No, he wasn't just from House of Cards. He was the doctor in The Mask.
That makes me sad. Wait. The Mask and SWAT. He was on Oz and he was on Law and Order. That's for you.
Remember?
Yo, rest in peace to Reginald E. Cathy.
Oh no! Dang, niggas.
He died after a battle from lung cancer. He was 59 years old. That was very young. Rest in peace to Reginald E. Cathy.
I can't.
Also, rest in peace to Dennis Edmonds.
Who?
From the Temptations.
No.
The one that replaced David Ruffin. So, Otis is the only living original Temptation.
Oh wow!
So even Jesus isn't coming to see Otis.
He gonna be here forever.
Not even death isn't coming to see Otis. He's gonna be around for a long time.
David Ruffin.
Shout out to David Ruffin. I hope he really said that in real life.
If he didn't say that in real life, I'm gonna be really sad.
Because that's wild.
But Leon is David Ruffin, so it don't matter.
Leon is David Ruffin. Leon has every soul scene. He's also fucking Little Richard.
Leon is whatever character.
And
why don't Leon have an Oscar?
I'm gonna make him one. It's gonna be paper mache. It's paper mache. Yo, paper mache is like a lost art.
It is. Give us our paper mache
Give us
shit.
our paper mache shit.
At Knickerbocker House. Paper mache party at Knickerbocker House.
I'm gonna name your first kid Paper Mache. That's gonna be my drag name, Paper Mache.
Yes.
Yo,
And all your wigs are paper mache.
Paper Mache.
That Trixie would be proud of you. So shout out to Drag Race for those who watch it. Milk was a bitch. I hope Milk. Oh, Milk did get kicked off. Oh damn! Whoever didn't watch it.
Drag Race the top model.
What? Top model? Damn! Just like that, I gave no fuck
about top model at all.
Dang, I'm really into top model.
Drag Race is modeled off of Top Model, but Drag Race has more, like, it takes skill to be on Drag Race.
Yeah, it takes
you just got smiles to be on Top Model, like.
But you know what, though? I appreciate, like, I won't rewatch, and I have rewatched episodes of Top Model, but I thoroughly enjoy, because it's comedy, too. Drag queens are funny. Right. So, if you can make me laugh, like, Mariah Carey's out here crying and yelling at bitches. I ain't got time. But
Mariah Carey's crying.
Mariah Carey.
What?
Fucking Tyra Banks. See Mariah Carey in my mind.
We were all rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you, Beyonce.
I heard I was about to call her Tyler Perry. I heard Tyra Banks.
Naomi Campbell, Tyra Banks.
They scrapped or gave a hug? They scrapped.
I know they scrapped.
I heard Tyra Banks is not such a nice person.
That's not surprising.
But I think Tyra Banks is a nice person. I don't know why. Because I used to watch the Tyra show.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to watch the Tyra show.
That was your shit.
Remember her and Bow Wow kissed like 3 times?
On what?
They kissed on the Tyra show, and they kissed on 106 in Park. That was it. But okay. Yeah, Tyra Banks and Bow Wow had smooches.
Tyra Banks and Bow Wow sitting in the tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Little bitch. But yeah, yo. What was y'all?
Living Single, Martin, or Living Single, Martin, or what else was in the era?
Living Single, Martin.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Or Moesha.
Listen, all right, we're gonna do a hardcore mashup.
Okay.
Matter of fact, fuck Moesha. Not fuck Moesha, but we'll get back to that.
Moesha.
Living Single,
you don't usually
Martin,
do Brandy away?
The Fresh Prince, or A Different World.
A Different World.
Thank you. Because I said A Different World.
Because I'm like 12.
I ain't go to Hillman.
I ain't go to Hillman, and I understand their jokes.
I ain't one of the Cosbys. I ain't go to Hillman.
Mm-hmm. No, not just that. Martin was genuinely funny. Mm-hmm. Fresh Prince was genuinely funny. What else was there?
Living Single
was genuinely funny.
And woke for its time. Living Single was definitely before its time.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Well, yo, if you haven't rewatched Living Single on Hulu, you're whack. Like, Living Single is actually really funny. Maxine Shaw Attorney at Law is my spirit animal.
How do you feel about the Martin reboot?
I'm not doing that.
Tommy Ford is dead. Like, I can't imagine a Martin without Tommy.
It's not just that, though. It's just like everything is getting a reboot, and it's just like, wow, we're not creative at all, huh?
Right? Because I feel like this whole resurgence of the 90s, like, people are getting, like, too into it.
and too nostalgic, and it's just like, damn.
I'm like, what happened to the originality? Like,
Nostalgia is a trend.
And I hate saying like so much, but you know the kids nowadays, the 90s are like, bang, we're doing this. Like, we're all in hardcore.
Right.
The 90s is the wave right now.
Right.
But remember when we were growing up where we had new, like, innovative shit?
That's because things...
The 80s had a resurgence when we were in high school and a little bit in
absolutely.
middle school.
Neon, bitches wearing tights and neon.
Right. The 80s had a resurgence, but we had our own thing going on that adults frowned upon.
Even like early 2000s, like baggy jeans and shit like that for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think that nostalgia is trendy now, so we're just trying to be nostalgic as possible. So that way, once hopefully new creative ideas come in, it doesn't seem like, you know, they're just bouncing off of each other.
Facts.
So, but yeah.
Getting your own wave, yo. But I love it because I can get all that 90s nostalgia shit that I loved so much back in the day.
Right.
But I feel like a baby boomer or something because I was like, yo, I was there. Y'all niggas wasn't there. Like, when I'm at work and I'm trying to explain everything to the kids, I'm like, listen, I was there when that came around the first time.
That's real shit.
Come sit on my lap, whippersnapper.
Niggas,
I got a lot of explaining to do.
Niggas that be hype about shit that I was born for, I'm just like, wow, now I see how adults feel.
Right. I know how my mom and my aunts feel.
Yeah, like now I see how y'all
I know
feel.
how Quincy Jones feels.
I know, yeah, everything y'all do is wet. I was there.
I know how Quincy Jones feels. Y'all niggas is trash. High key. Yo, any more One Gotta Goes?
Not that I can think of. Yeah, we're going to do some more.
We're going to do some more next episode, yo.
Yeah, because the fact that you... like, I just need to... The April B hit me back yet. Sorry to keep on calling you out, April B. Hopefully you listen to the show.
Hopefully.
Because I really want to know your opinion. You're the only person's opinion I care about because you and Kelly are apparently musical soulmates. So y'all just better be musical soulmates.
We are.
All right, you guys. This was fun.
That was fun, yo. Thank you guys for welcoming us back with open arms. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Broke But Cultured. As always, you can follow me on the Instagram at the Incomparable KD. That's the _incomparable KD. Where you at, Selena? How can they find you?
Rats.
At gmail.com.
I heard Hood Rats. Yo, I wonder if I can get, like, if I become famous enough, if I can get that trademarked. I heard Hood Rats.
Probably. You probably can get a trademark now. You don't got to be rich and famous to get something trademarked.
I know, but I don't... What am I trademarking it for?
Because it's yours. You want it. You selfish. Petty, too.
That's facts.
Fuck the mother bitches. Fuck the mother hoes.
Also, we need to make a Instagram page for us.
Facts, yo.
Because we're whack and we're not good at social media. And we need a way to get
I don't like the
Twitter.
I don't like the Twitter. I don't like Twitter.
But Twitter is an easy way for
exposure. Yeah. Absolutely. But
I can't have any more Twitters because I used up all my...
any more Twitters. I used ice cream sandwich. I can't have any more Twitters.
I used up all my emails and I don't remember none of my passwords. I'm pretty sure I got hacked on all usernames. So, and I can't get iHeart Hood Rats on my Twitter. I tried. So it's iHeart Hood Joins, which is not... like, sure, people will know I'm from Philly or Philly associated, but at the same time, that's still whack. So, but yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. We'll
Thanks,
be back next week. Also, hopefully, we're not going to speak to you guys before Valentine's Day. So, we have a special Valentine's Day playlist so you can get your little freak on with your little Johnski. Hope y'all ready for it. I'm very good at slow jams. But look forward to that.
Kelly,
thank you guys for listening.
I'm sorry.
What?
Kelly, you love so much.
I love, yeah.
This playlist about to be the shit that she done fucked some of her bitches to. Okay? Just know that
Cupid gonna be on there. If you're a real nigga, you fuck somebody to Cupid.
I never fucked nobody to Cupid.
You ain't a real nigga.
I ain't a real nigga. I don't have sex with music on. I like to hear our noises.
But yeah, look forward to that love songs playlist, especially for you guys for Valentine's Day. And I hope you enjoy your Valentine's Day. If you have someone you love, hold them close. Enjoy. If you don't have anyone you love, please have a Galentine's Day or a Palentine's Day.
Or a Palentine's Day. Did you just do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no. Galentine's Day is a thing. They're trying to make it. Palentine's Day. I made that up just now.
Okay, because you have a pal.
I have a pal. That's my Palentine's Day, yo. I'm going to buy him something nice, yo. That's your homie. I really miss my homies. Shout out to Master
Every
P.
time you sing that, I think of I
Really miss my nigga. What that song really samples is Brandy by the OJs. It's a really good song. The song's about a dog, actually.
Damn.
Just listen to that song. The song's dope, but it's by the OJs. So yeah, enjoy.
Really miss my nigga.
White people, you can sing it too. Just sings that into
I want this part to fade out. I really miss my
nigga.
Should we sing it lower or should we wait for